God bless the pugilist. Let me say this, right? Lightweight superstar Tank Davis ain't about to get no jail time for his 2020 hit and run. I'm gonna play the video, then I'm gonna come back with my rant. Let me do this. Let me do this for you niggas. Hold on. Play the video real quick. I'm only gonna play part of it.
World champion Baltimore boxer Gervonta Davis will not serve jail time, but he still faces punishment for his role in a hit-and-run car crash downtown nearly 3 years ago. Kelsey Kushner with more details on the sentence handed down today.
Well, Davis arrived early at the courthouse today, 15 minutes early with his entourage. Once inside, the judge showed him no remorse. She was ripping apart his driving record, calling him a danger to drivers out here on the road. Ultimately, she sentenced him to 90 days house arrest here in Baltimore City. Baltimore boxing champion Gervonta Davis seen leaving the courthouse Friday afternoon after learning his fate. A judge sentenced him to 2 years plus 60 days in prison, suspending all but 90 days house arrest in Baltimore City, followed by 3 years of supervised probation. His attorneys refused to comment. Can we ask you how you feel about the sentence?
We don't have any comment.
Davis pled guilty to 4 counts stemming from a hit and run back in November of 2020. Police say Davis was celebrating downtown when he drove through a red light and crashed into a Toyota, injuring 4 people, including Jair Smith, who was pregnant at the time. Davis and a female passenger then hopped in another car and left the scene. Smith was present in the courtroom today, telling the judge the accident left her with a knee injury and $92,000 in medical bills. The 3 other victims settled with Davis outside the court. Smith's attorney disapproved of Davis's sentence.
He believes he's above the law.
All right, now the lawyer trying to get paid. I get it. Yeah, I get it. The lawyer trying to get paid. But let me say this, right? It's a couple things I want to touch on with this. I'm a truck driver. I'm a CDL holder. I'm a professional driver. I got a CDL. I drive trucks every day, 6 days a week. Driving is serious business. You got to think people take driving for granted. I used to take driving for granted before I got my CDL 10 years ago. You know, I went to driving school. So hold on, let me make sure y'all can hear me. Like I was saying, I went to driving school. I went to school for driving. So I know how important it is to be safe on the road. You know what I mean? What he did was reckless. The woman that he hit deserved to get compensated. He just got to do better. You know what I mean? They say he got a bad driving record. He admitted himself that he had a small drinking problem. Maybe drinking was involved. Maybe he was drinking. I don't know. I don't know for sure. Nobody ain't never gonna know. Maybe, but you know what I mean? Like you know, he made a mistake. They say he settled out the court with the other people that he hit. This woman, she gonna get more than $92,000. She probably get $150,000, $200,000 for that accident. You know what I mean? I felt as though that was a good enough that accident might have cost him $500,000. You know what I mean? I feel as though that's a good punishment. Nobody died. Nobody got hurt. Some property damage. You know what I mean? If they would have gave him a jail sentence, nothing too crazy, but set him down, I wouldn't have been mad about that either. You know what I mean? I know how important it is, y'all. Let me say this, right? If you got the privilege to drive a car, driving is not a right, it's a privilege. So if you if you got the privilege to drive a car, you need to be careful with that. That's serious business. This is serious business. Flying around on them roads doing 70 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour in this big machine. That's serious business. You can't be texting. You can't be doing that. No type of shit. Drunk. None of that shit. Like, you gonna kill somebody. You would kill somebody. He lucky he didn't kill somebody. He could have been a what if story. You know what I mean? It looks to me like Tank Davis starting to take this shit serious. Like, he really is taking this shit serious. Like, he's starting to take it serious now. Like, he's starting to get serious about his life. You know, he a young millionaire, superstar boxer. So, you know, he running around. Let me touch on this. You know, he was running around making millions of dollars, superstar boxer, famous, rich. You know what I mean? We make mistakes young. I made mistakes young. You know what I mean? But now it look like he's starting to mature. You know what I mean? He seemed calmer than he was. He seemed more focused than he was. Definitely seemed more focused. Seemed like he focusing on what got him to this point, boxing. Seemed like he's focusing on boxing. Like he becoming a real professional boxer. You know, I heard him say he put that liquor down. You know, shout out to my nigga for that, for sure. He said he drink wine every now and then. I get it. You know what I mean? I like to drink too, you know, but I had to put that liquor down not for nothing like that. I put the liquor down because I'm getting too old to be drinking liquor. I get bad hangovers and shit, so I might hit a wine or a beer every now and then, but yeah. Let me say this, I got a wine right here. But yeah, um, you know, you gotta focus, you know what I mean? I don't drink and drive. You know what I mean? I know how serious that is. You know what I mean? I try not to do nothing drinking because I know how serious that is. You know what I mean? Um, Let me say this too. You know, it seemed like he's getting serious. Um, I remember that it says, hold on, let me read part of the article. This is what I wanted to this the most important part, what I see as far as a boxing fan. Um, it says Davis, a Baltimore native, will reportedly serve his house arrest at the Baltimore home of his coach, Calvin Ford. He's going to serve his he got a fine, he got 200 hours of community service and 90 days house arrest. He going to serve the house arrest at Calvin Ford's house, his trainer house. Calvin Ford, that's really like his father, as far as I know, his story. You know, this the man that put time into him. He said he used to go to work with Calvin Ford. Like Calvin Ford at work, he used to take him to work just to keep him out of trouble. Him and the other kids. So that's basically like the guy that raised them for the most part. You know what I mean? Fathers are very important. If you don't got a father in your life, your father can't be there for whatever reason, you know, you need an older man, an older good man that's gonna show you some good shit. Obviously, Calvin Ford made mistakes early in his life and he got out and he wanted to help kids. Calvin Ford is a good man. You know what I mean? That's a good man. And you know, Tank Davis is a good man. You know what I mean? We make mistakes. He doing this house arrest at Calvin Ford house, that's a you know, that's a telltale sign right there. He rich. He rich. He can buy a house to do house arrest in if he wanted to. No, he gonna do the house arrest at his trainer house. Right now is Tank Davis's sweet spot. This is his sweet spot. This is it right here. If he fuck up this right here, if he botch this, you might not get another chance. Right now, he the face of boxing. Everybody know his name. You know, motherfuckers at me, casual boxing fans, they know I'm in the boxing at work. They running up to me soon as he knocked out Garcia. They running up to me. You see the fight last night? Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Hell yeah, I seen it. You know what I mean? So this is his sweet spot. You know what I mean? He's famous. He's the face of boxing. He's a millionaire. He got everything going good. You know what I mean? I know he had a domestic violence. You know what I mean? Which motherfuckers want to, you know, motherfuckers want to hold that over his head. I was reading in the comment section, why Latinos so fucking racist? God damn, y'all lame as fuck, boy. Y'all lame with that anti-black shit, but Latinos in there, he beat his wife and all that. He a domestic abuser and all that. What is you talking about, bro? This man beat up grown men. He knock out grown men, not just regular grown men, killers, motherfuckers that train every day how to fight. He knocked them out. He beat them up. You think he can't beat up a woman? Where's the pictures of her getting beat up? I seen pictures of him getting spit on. I don't want to get too far into his business, but you know, like he was in a toxic relationship with somebody that wasn't for him. You can't hold that over him. A lot of motherfuckers, I done been in toxic relationships. If you ain't been in a toxic relationship, you either been with the person that you with for a long time, or you ain't been with nobody. Your ass lonely. If you ain't never been through something with somebody that you in a relationship with, so get the fuck out of here with that. You know what I mean? But it looked like he cleaning up his behavior. I remember he left Calvin Ford, if I'm not mistaken. I remember seeing him with the one trainer of man, I hate when I do that shit. The trainer of Devin Alexander. I ain't gonna, because I usually go into a long looking up shit. What's his name? I remember him and Broner was in camp with Devin Alexander's trainer for one camp. He had left Calvin Ford, which is dumb than a motherfucker. Is it Devin Alexander? Alexander, what is the guy's name now? Man, I hate when I do shit like this. Huh? Yeah, but anyway, him and Broner was in camp with the guy Devin Alexander trainer. I remember seeing that on like a 24/7 or a all access or something like that. His last name Cunningham. Oh shit, what is his name? Some Cunningham. Oh shit. I don't know what his name is. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I think I found it. No, here they go. They about to do this. But anyway, him and Adrian Broner. I'm gonna get on Broner in 1 second. I ain't about to do that. He was in trainer with Devin Alexander trainer Cunningham, Kevin Cunningham. Kevin Cunningham. Is it Kevin Cunningham? Yeah, well, I know his last name Cunningham for sure. He was in camp. I'm like, why would he leave the guy that brought you to the dance? They probably had some little problems and he left. I remember seeing that. They was in Florida with him. You know what I mean? This guy reared you basically. He brought you this far, you might as well keep going with him. He obviously loved you. You know what I mean? Like you got to stick with that right there. You got to stick with him. You know what I mean? He ain't told you nothing but good shit. So you got to stick with that. So now he back with his trainer. Now he's moving in with his trainer for 90 days. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. I love it. I love that. I love that. That shows me that he's dialed in. He's dialed in. He know that this is his sweet spot in his life and in his career. This is where he gonna make his most money and he gonna do his best work. And this is what we gonna remember him for. Is this moment right here. And it need to be all about boxing. Boxing, boxing, boxing. Sleep, eat, breathe, boxing all day. In the article they said that he can leave the house to go to the gym. Beautiful. That's all you need to be leaving the house for. Is going to the gym. And boxing, 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 boxing. He need to be, I'm telling you, this is the perfect time. Devin Haney versus Tank Davis need to happen in December, November. I believe that Devin Haney is going to beat Lomachenko, and it need to happen. It need to happen. Win, lose, or draw, maybe lose. Well, let me say if Devin Haney lose, he might stick around. But I believe win, lose, or draw, Haney going up, and Davis should stay right there at 135. Hold on, let me touch on this too, right? Let me touch on this, then I'm gonna get back to that. Davis, like I'm big on Davis because I was big on Adrian Broner. I was huge on Adrian Broner, man. Adrian Broner was at his best at 135. That was his best weight class. He should have stayed there. He should have stayed there. He should have stayed at that weight class. He ate himself out that weight class. He was bigger than everybody. He was stronger than everybody. And he was better than everybody at 135. He should have stayed there and made his name at 135, and he would not be having the career that he having now. He should have stayed. He would have made all this money and all that at 135. He should have stayed his ass right there. Right there. Did that raggedy shoulder roll he liked to do and just stayed right there at 135 and ran a division and cleaned it out and made as much money as he had to make. He should have been disciplined and he should have stayed his ass right there. He shouldn't have moved up at all. At all. And he blew it. He blew it. He jumped over 140 and went to 47. Big mistake. He went on tour with Lil Wayne. I remember seeing that in the All Access Mayweather. Broner came to Mayweather's locker room, and Mayweather looked at him like, nigga, you fat, nigga, you fat as fuck. What are you doing? Your fat ass. And he was fat. Mayweather know what in shape look like. These is pugilists. They've been doing this since they was babies. And he said, man, you fat, man. He said, boy, you fat as fuck. He like, you fat. I don't know if it was Mayweather. They was at somebody fight. He was like, boy, you fat. You is fucking fat. And he was fat and he was out of shape. And when he came back, I think he fought Paulie Malignaggi. And he got exposed right there. He got exposed. When he fought Paulie, Adrian Broner got exposed. When he went up to 147 and fought Paulie, even though Paulie couldn't crack, he showed him. Yeah, that's all that shit don't work up here. All that shit, you ain't getting no big knockouts out here. I mean up here at 147. It's a different level. These bigger men. You know what I mean? You ain't about to be running niggas over and all that shit. No, that shit over. Yeah, that shit over. He should drop down after that fight because he got away by the skin of his teeth. So he messed up. He could have been a great lightweight. For real, I was huge on Broner because I seen it. I seen no matter what. A guy could even be better than him at 135. You still wouldn't be able to fuck with him because he was too strong at that weight. He was just too strong. He was too strong at that weight. So he fucked that up. Tank Davis. Back to Tank Davis. He need to stay at 135. 135 is his sweet spot. Maybe 140, but he only 5'5". He's short. So he need to stay right there at 135. He need to stay at 135, run that, become one of the greatest lightweights ever. You know, Haney gonna be gone. Haney ain't gonna be there. If they fight later this year and he beat Haney, Haney gotta come back for the rematch at that weight. You know what I mean? But if he beat him once, he could beat him twice. If I was Davis, I would stay right there. Let me do this, right? Because that's his best weight. That's his best weight. 135. The guys ain't too tall, they ain't too big. He looked like he making the weight comfortable. Like he looked like he making the weight comfortable. Hold on. Let me do this. I want to show y'all something. I would want to show y'all this. Hold on, no, that ain't it. I want y'all to take a look at this. Damn. It's amazing. When I'm looking for shit, I can't even find it. Maybe I should already have this shit pulled up. Wouldn't that be a good idea? My dumb ass ain't even got shit pulled up. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this in. Let's look at this. Okay, hold on. Man, my computer running slow. It's time to get a new one. Okay, now let's look at this, right? Why he should stay at 135. Look at Ryan at 135. They're promoting UFC and all types of shit. Let me try to zoom in on this shit. He should stay there, bro. Hold on, let me do this. Might fuck the video up. Hold on. Here we go, right here. Well, let me do this, huh? Look at this. Hold on. Damn, I done went too far. Oh, no, hold on. All right, now let's look at Ryan at 135. Hold on, let me get me smaller. Look, Ryan look fit. Ryan don't look bad. Ryan do not look bad at 135. He look at his face. He don't look bad. He look fit. He look in shape. He look fit. He look fit. You got 3D 6-pack. He look fit. Ryan look fit. He look fit. All right. Look at Tank. Tank ain't even got no 6-pack. You can't see Tank's 6-pack. Tank face ain't all sucked up and dried out. Look at this. His face don't look all sucked up and drawn out. He making all these faces, but you can't tell. Look, he ain't super cut up or none of that. Look, he don't look super cut up or super none of that shit. He don't look dried out or none of that shit. He don't look none of that. He making that 135 real comfortable. Look at this. Look, he don't look. Look, Ryan look good too. Ryan don't look all sucked up and dried out. No, these guys there, they look good. Ryan just probably harder because Ryan a little taller. But Ryan looked like he in better shape than Tank. I know the body really don't mean too much, but at these lower weight classes, it kind of do. You know, then he don't look soft in the middle. Ryan look fit and in shape. Tank look regular. He looked like a regular guy. Like he just looked regular. He looked like a regular guy. Tank looked like he can even drop a weight class if he wanted to. He looked like he can drop a weight class. So he should stay right there at 135 and become one of the greatest lightweights of all time. In my opinion. Don't move up. Don't move. I wouldn't even go. I would just clear out the division. I would just clear out the division, and then I would pull a Bernard Hopkins. Stay at the division. Bernard knew that 160 was his sweet spot. There wasn't no reason to leave. Bernard won all the belts, and he just stood there and just defended. That's what Davis should do. He should stay there and defend. Maybe if he can beat, which I don't think that he can beat Devin Haney. I'm taking Devin Haney in that, but he could win. And even if he do lose to Haney, just stay there. Stay there. No matter what, I would stay right there at 135 and then just run shit. Just defend. Any newcomers coming up, all these new guys they saying that can beat me, I'm taking on all challengers. I'm making big pay-per-view money, and I'm going to stay right there at that weight class. It ain't no, oh, he needs new challenges and all that shit. No. Stay there. Stay there. You dialed in. You know what I mean? So, I just wanted to say that, he not going to jail for that hit and run, which is a blessing. It looked like he's dialed in, like he's ready to, that he understands the assignment, that he knows what he's here to do. You know what I mean? It looked like he ready to go, man. Hopefully we get this fight at the end of the year. Haney handle his business, and then we get this fight immediately. Ain't no reason to drag this shit out. That'd be dumb. That's dumb. Might as well get it on end of the year, get us a good fight. And far as Davis goes, I'm proud of the young man for, cleaning up his act. How long I've been going for? Over 20 minutes. Yeah, but cleaning up his act and, getting all the bad actors out of his way. I didn't see Broner at the fight. I didn't see Broner at the Ryan Garcia fight. I didn't see him. I don't know. I didn't see Broner. Broner gonna make himself known. I didn't see him, so he might have got Broner out his way too. Like Broner looked like he like going down type shit. Like Broner, do he even box anymore? We trying to get him in a fight. He ain't going. I don't know. He just So that's a guy like, he kind of squandered his boxing career. It looked like he just getting all the bullshit out of his life. You know what I mean? Davis done put the drinking out his life. It look like he done got the bullshit friends out his life. He got the bullshit woman out his life. You know, he getting his past troubles, but behind him now. He getting his court cases out the way. You know what I mean? It looked like he really cleaning up. You know what I mean? And becoming a real professional fighter and just maturing as a man. You know what I mean? And I like to see that type shit. I really do like to see that type shit. So I'll be back with another one. God bless the pugilist.